Can you imagine pretending to be sick to attract the attention of innocent people and then proceeding to milk their hard-earned money from their pockets? This may sound like something from fiction or the movies, but several individuals have indeed faked their health status, seeking sympathy and financial help from well-wishers. These schemes are carefully orchestrated, with the victim creating a fundraising account to support their supposed illness. I will be taking you through a list of 5 women who successfully deceived the public by faking cancer diagnoses. Stay tuned until the end of the video. In the beginning of 2023, a 19-year-old woman from Iowa named Madison Russo was arrested for deceiving over 435 donors and collecting more than $37,000 in donations. Her scheme began in February 2022, when she claimed to be battling stage 2 pancreatic cancer. A few months later, she spiced her narrative, stating that she had been diagnosed with leukemia and had a tumor the size of a football wrapped around her spine. She also claimed that her doctor had given her only 5 years to live. Astonishingly, these 5 years were dedicated to a deceitful and unethical act on the public. To expedite her mission, Russo shared her predicament on social media and even granted an interview to North Scott Press. Some of the photos she posted on social media seemed to be taken from her apartment, which she falsely claimed was a hospital, with medical equipment incorrectly placed on her body. As if that wasn't enough, she also posted pictures of actual cancer patients. Additionally, Russo told the public that despite her condition, she was still attending classes at St. Ambrose University and achieving exceptionally high grades. Touched by her story, the public generously donated over $37,000 on her GoFundMe page, wishing her a swift recovery. And that's how Russo managed to collect such a substantial sum from her well-wishers. Another woman in Northern California, by the name of Amanda Christine Riley, faked to have been battling Hodgkin's lymphoma. She successfully deceived more than 340 people who collectively donated $105,513. She shared her fictitious cancer story on social media and a blog that she owned, a scheme that began back in 2012. To ensure a continuous stream of donations, she even went so far as to shave her hair as supposed proof of undergoing chemotherapy treatment. She even fabricated medical records, follow-ups, and certifications. Riley used to channel all the donations into her bank account, living a smooth, cozy, and soft life. In 2020, she was arrested, and the court ordered her to pay restitution to all those who had donated to her. Nicole Elkabas, a woman from Broadstairs in Kent, feigned illness, pretending to suffer from ovarian cancer while supposedly receiving private cancer treatment at Technon Clinic in Barcelona. Her consultant oncologist happened to be her mother, and with her assistance, they established a fundraising account on GoFundMe. Prior to this deceitful scheme, Elkabas had undergone gallbladder surgery and had taken some photos during that period, which she later exploited to deceive people about her non-existent ovarian cancer. They successfully duped over 600 individuals who collectively donated more than £45,000. All the donated money was squandered on indulgences, including trips and holidays in Spain and Italy, shopping sprees, a box at a Tottenham Hotspur match, gambling, and lavish meals at restaurants. The mother was sentenced to 2 years and 9 months in jail, while Elkabas was ordered to repay £5, as she had exhausted all the donations and was financially destitute, still strongly believing she had cancer. Additionally, GoFundMe was compelled to refund all the donations in 2019, following an upsurge of misuse allegations. Another woman from the Gold Coast, named Olivia Ward, allegedly faked having terminal cancer. Olivia worked at a childcare center in Mudjirabi, a town in Australia. She convinced her colleagues and former boss that she had terminal cancer. To lend more credibility to her story and making it convincing, she went ahead and shaved her head, and even shaved her head to make her story more convincing. A fundraising event was held at a local school, raising approximately $18,000 to support her. However, the police conducted an investigation and discovered that Olivia had indeed faked her terminal cancer. When questioned about it, she declined to comment and had to face the court. Lastly, a woman named Sarah A. DeLashmet from Highland, Illinois, faked to be battling breast cancer and a genetic disorder. Sarah was a little bit smarter on her scheme since she aimed to exploit nonprofit organizations rather than individuals. Initially, she deceived a nonprofit camp in Texas that dealt with helping individuals with disabilities between late 2015 and early 2016. She claimed to have been diagnosed with muscular dystrophy and spinal muscular atrophy, which qualified her to attend the camp summit. During the summit, she used a wheelchair, drawing attention to herself and seeking help with daily activities such as bathing and dressing. Eventually, her scheme paid off, and she was awarded financial aid exceeding $2,500 from the camp. In the following years, 2017 and 2018, Sarah pretended to be a breast cancer survivor, deceiving a New York-based nonprofit organization called the Young Survival Coalition. From this organization, she received several items and over $1,000 in benefits and donations. In total, Sarah faced 5 fraud charges, which led to her receiving a 20-year prison sentence and a fine of up to $250,000 for each of the 5 fraud charges. And with that, we come to the end of this video. Check out my other videos, and thank you for watching and being part of this community.